Hey, just don't come down here with no chains or nothing like that.
I got one again.
Just don't come down, like I said, just don't come down here with nothing sparkly or nothing like that. That shit gonna get took. I know so. Man, that boy better not have nothing on him, nothing valuable. He better come down here with. I know so. All right, well, come down here.
Hello, everybody. I'm Larry Riddle, and this is the NFL on EA Sports. Anticipation is bouncing for today's game, and we've got two quarterbacks looking
all right,
to make an impact. It's Ryan's Falcons going up against Wilson's Seahawks. And with that, we'll
I serve niggas like you every day.
And Central in Seattle.
I serve niggas like you every day, bro.
Thank you very much, Larry. We are here on a beautiful afternoon for football. Today we've got a good NFC
I just stopped nigga on the goddamn on the goal line. He couldn't even scope.
Hey, goddamn. Hey, Florida boy, you play on 7 minutes?
Yeah.
God dang. What you want, bro? Hey, bro, you're a character, bro. You're a funny one, bro. You're funny.
On first down, Ryan. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out.
Hey, Florida boy, why you got this bit on 7 minutes? God damn.
It ain't gonna last that long, but don't worry about it.
On the outside, of course.
That boy want to play all night.
Athleticism, incredible speed, and a whole lot of toughness to be one of the better receivers in the NFL.
So incomplete on first. Let's see what
you said it ain't gonna last that long, Carl.
Second and 10. It's Ryan again. And a hit jarred loose. It's incomplete. What are your thoughts on this D-line?
I love a unit that can control the run and get after the passer. This is an all-around terrific defensive front. Hard to move the ball against him on the ground, and then when you want to throw it,
if I used to weed, it ain't nothing to spin off.
So now an early 3rd and 10 here on their opening drive. On 3rd down, Ryan. Finding Gabriel complete. And he's brought down after a good game. It's a gain of 20 and picking up.
I see you trying to read some, boy.
And on this first drive, looks like they want to get that vertical passing game going early.
And they did, and what a warning shot they just fired. If you're not going to back up and play coverage deep, we're going to attack you all game long. And once you adjust to that and you start to back off, then that opens things up underneath. A really nice start for them. Great
you got to keep it moving.
And he's brought down. They got 18 yards out of that one, and it gets him a new set of downs.
So much goes into a successful play, doesn't it? How about that play action there? Freezing the defense just enough. Swing the tight end free downfield for the completion.
Here's Ryan. Swings it out to the flat for Freeman.
Oh.
Able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. That one goes for 13 yards, and it moves the sticks.
I like it. I like it. I like it. Get everyone involved in the passing game, and you know you can create those great mismatches throwing it to your guys out of the backfield.
And on the first drive, that can also help establish some rhythm, right?
I think so. It gets everyone involved. They feel like they're part of it. It really gets them amped up as they go forward.
And he'll get a couple here down to the 22.
And when you watch Devontae Freeman run the football, you can almost close your eyes and hear him running the football, can't you? Because people just scatter. I mean, you know, when he goes through a pile, it moves in a positive direction for him. I just love how hard he plays the game.
1,000-yard season. He had 11 touchdowns last year. In March, 25 years old. So he's kind of hitting that sweet spot for a running back, isn't he?
He really is. And I still remember the evaluation of him coming out of college. He does everything
just started, well. 0-0. He's dropping there.
Dominant trait. Well, wrong about that. He's dominant just about everything he does. And I think that he's going to continue to elevate his game and seek a 3rd Pro Bowl in 2017.
They go play action here on first down. This will be caught at about the 6. 1 yard is the gain there. It'll bring up second down.
Got to give credit where it's due. Really nice defense on that play. The pitch and catch was successful, but not any run after it.
Drops it off for Coleman. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. It'll be a gain of 4. And that'll make it 3rd and goal.
What I supposed to do with 3 seconds, 4 seconds left?
Find a soft spot in that zone coverage.
And that's where it gets difficult for a defender, Brandon. You go to your spots on the field that you have to cover, and when the offense finds an area that you're not in, that's where they throw the football.
This opening drive has taken them to the 2, but now they come up on a 3rd and goal. It's Coleman here. And he gets it. Touchdown, Atlanta. Kevin Coleman taking it in from 2 yards out.
Bronco shoot up big game.
All the way down the field and score on the opening drive. For the point after.
Not a team.
It's good, and that gives the Falcons a 7-0 lead.
I can't believe this nigga got it did on 7 minutes, though. I've never played in 7 minutes.
Now after the touchdown, it's Bosher to kick it away.
Come back and everything.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
I got a house shoe, that's all that is.
Looking to jam the receivers at the line here. Press coverage look defensively. Here's Thomas Rawls with his first kill.
Oh, that's good. They're dead,
lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down.
Man, dumbass nigga, man.
On second down.
Man, that was so fucking dumb, man.
He's going to wind up and air it out. And it's knocked
Hey,
away and incomplete.
305, I got to make quick substitution real quick, bro.
Come on.
I'm ready, bro. I'm ready.
To target Doug Baldwin, and that takes us from second to third down. Here's the offense. Certainly some threats on this offense, and one of them that they target is Doug Baldwin.
Not only does he do a nice job catching the ball downfield, he's also a tremendous blocker that helps unleash the running game.
Here's Wilson. And he fires one, but incomplete.
Well, no second guessing the call here. It was 3rd and long, so throwing the football was probably the smart play to try and pick it up. But they don't get it, and now the defense goes off the field feeling pretty good about themselves, gaining some momentum as they force them into a likely punting situation.
This is taken at the 23. Nice job bringing that one back. 14 on the return. And it'll be Falcon football as they take possession. Here comes the Atlanta offense now ready to take over here. And that recipe on their last drive that resulted in a touchdown looked pretty good, so they'll be hoping to do that once more.
It takes me back to when we sat with the offensive coordinator and the head coach. They felt pretty good about their game plan and thought there were some holes in the defense, and they exploited them the last time out. Let's see if they can come back and put together a similar drive.
And we'll see if they can do just that. And on 2nd and 10 now. Again on 2nd and 10, it's Ryan. Looking for his running back, and he's got it. And a nice gain at 21 yards.
We always talk about having to read defenses and how complicated that is. Well, this was an excellent read. read the pressure, and got rid of the football before it even got to him for a nice game.
And when they're blitzing like that, running back usually a good spot to go with the football.
Without a doubt, because he's right in your sight line or he's near you. So you're able to just get into him easily.
We played 21 straight for Monica. That's why I said it got here.
If you combine the rushing and receiving yards, close to 1,000 last year. He had 8 touchdowns as well, and was just really a great 1-2 combo with Devontae Freeman.
An outstanding one, and just think if he's on just about any other NFL team, he's probably the lead running back. And Devontae Freeman gets the bulk of the carries.
Man, start you want a rematch? Give me a rematch.
In a big way. Speaking of the numbers you just gave,
it'll be a gain of 8, but it also lead to a 4.
Boy, you had good. You had good.
Just understanding situations, and then
this thing trying to score.
Isn't it? Guard the first down sticks. Don't let them get there, and they rallied to make
That's some bullshit, cuz. I should never play no Saint though. Those bitches ain't got shit going on.
And this one is right down the middle. And the lead moves to 10-zip. So a good snap, good hold, and that one's right down the middle.
Never in doubt. Just the way you used to hit them, Brandon.
Run this score, man.
After hitting the field goal, gets
25 points. That ain't shit to a ball, man.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Seattle now ready to march out of the field. And the last drive, the first drive for them, not very good. 3 and out. Where do they go to here?
But you don't look down at your play sheet and say, this is what the problem is. Yeah, let's find out who my playmakers are. Get the ball in their hands, and maybe the offense will move a little bit.
Sometimes it's more important to get it to the right people rather than dialing up the right number.
Exactly.
Or the right play, yeah.
That too.
And here we go. We get to see the Falcons again on offense. A crew that last year scored 540 points, tied for 8th most all time. But my question is that such a crushing Super Bowl loss in the offseason, does that set you back big time, or does that fuel and feed you momentum-wise going forward?
It should fuel and feed you momentum-wise going forward. That's exactly how it's supposed to be. And that's what you'll see in the Falcons locker room in the offseason. They'll talk about finishing, unfinished business, things of that nature. But we have seen where teams have not recovered from it. Remember the Rams? They got to a Super Bowl.
Give me a rebate, though.
Patriots didn't get back there again. The Broncos in 2013,
man, you got me fucked up that when you put 100 up on me, man.
They didn't get back in 2014, but they did in 2015. So you can recover from it.
I ain't that goddamn crazy.
And the offense will be looking to get at least some of this yardage back here at 2nd and 12.
I don't give a fuck, nigga. I don't give a fuck, cuz.
Now Wilson on 2nd down. Going up top.
I just try with the same, motherfucker. Shit, let me get my team. Let me get my team, motherfucker. That's what you do.
A great job pulling that in from a guy, as we know, who can really
y'all running back. I'm playing the man. Y'all gonna run back.
For him so many different ways. Sometimes
fighting for the end zone. He lost the football. It's out. So they escape, so to speak, maintaining the football. Defensively, though, opportunity missed.
It definitely was, because that's all defenses talk about. Getting the football and either advancing it the other way or just getting possession and turning it over to their offense. That can be a little bit deflating. You're exactly right. A lost opportunity.
This time, Wilson will throw. And not only did he drop it, he dropped it in the end zone.
After all the preparation, all the practice, a play like that will actually break your heart. They had everything they wanted, just unable to complete it. In the end zone, a big-time drop.
Now Wilson. End zone caught. Touchdown, Seattle. Taylor McAvoy from 6 yards away. And the Seahawks have made this a one-score game. And, partner, they found a gap there on the post pattern, and it was in the middle third of the field.
And that's really difficult to do because ordinarily the safeties are back there to prevent that happening. But they found the opening and exploited it.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Falcon offense now.
You would have won Player of the Week.
And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
The kickers in today's game are so good and so skilled, and hit from distances that we almost start to take them for granted, and we can't do that. That's a long field goal, so they got 3 points.
Man, I got the motherfucker stank, bro. I ain't got no kind of motherfucker gonna penetrate, man.
Because he's up
Shit.
the mountain.
Yeah, now we'll see if that offense can put 6 on the board here. We'll see.
Really held him to a short gain on that one, and it almost felt like on that first run, just throw the jab at him. So how do you stop a jab? Get closer and smother it, just as they did on that last play. All right, I'm doing my rudimentary math here. That's his third catch here in the first quarter. I don't know if it's just game plan or he's just finding his way open.
Yeah, maybe a little of both. Alongside Charles Davis, Brandon Gordon, it's the Falcons in possession.
Hey, man, we're trying to get a game in, bro. Let me get a game.
You blowing a bitch out, though, bro. You feel me? Shit. You can't. Yeah, nah, bitch, this ain't real life.
I can't do nothing, bro. Not 15. I'm saying not 15, because the Saints don't fit my scheme, bro.
And he'll go down right around the 47.
Man, why you get him down, bro?
A gain of 6, and that'll make it second down.
You're rough.
On second
Don't
down,
fit my scheme, bro.
It's caught left side, Tamming.
Stupid flood crazy.
Look at that shit. That ball been seen.
These niggas know they do the same play back to back, bro.
There's a good place to the tight end, and I think that we're looking at something out Central Casting, frankly.
Absolutely.
I mean,
size, the hands,
speed. I mean, can flat out run. You put that whole package together, you light up the eyes of an offensive coordinator, don't you?
Here's Coleman. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down. Nice job there defensively to clamp down because really they've been on their heels this drive.
Agreed, and they really needed that one for confidence.
What the fuck I'm supposed to do? Goddamn down. Goddamn what?
I don't know if I would be
39 points,
stopping me on one run. This drive has gone pretty well. I could come right back at him.
Over 1,400 yards last year for Jones, just 6 touchdowns, but you know, of course, he had the big 300-yard game. However, when he was blanketed with coverage, he always opens things up for other guys, doesn't he?
He does, and that's what's benefited Atlanta's offense. Other guys were able to step up. In 2016, Mohamed Sanu stepped up and had his best year as a pro. Austin Hooper is a young tight end who really developed down the stretch. And Taylor Gabriel come over as a free agent from Cleveland.
Got down reception, jumping ball and everything.
Led the team in touchdown catches. But there's only one Julio Jones, and you want to get the ball to him as much as possible.
And the stop will come inside the 5
You
and
got
4. The 6 yards on the pickup, and it leaves him with a 1st and goal.
And that's a nice pickup of a first down on that second down run. And at that yardage gain,
Give me a remake.
they can run that plan any down.
Give me a hell yeah. You sorry, bro. Bro, you is sorry. You sorry. When I get up 21, I don't even watch. I'm gonna quit the game, bro. You sorry. You ain't showing me shit.
And the Falcons will add on to their lead.
Bro, you ain't showing me shit.
And his kick is good.
Bro, you ain't showing me shit, bro. I'm being a thought y'all with you. How y'all boy down there in Florida say 1K? I'm gonna keep it a thought y'all, cause you ain't shit. I'll never play way better than you, bro.
Touchdown. Here's Bryant now.
He ain't number 14, nigga. All right.
Fielded about a
See,
yard deep.
don't go nowhere. Whoever watching the game, wanna go watch them.
And he'll take this across the 25.
I'm in my own game over here, man.
That real. When I get up 21, I'm quitting the motherfucker.
So hold it down, though, bro.
And they're hoping to
I'm
capture
finna hold
some of
it
that
down.
magic they had last time out.
That's what I do.
Not the major concern, though, because of what you talked about. They scored the last time out. They feel good about themselves. They feel like their game plan is now in effect. They know how to attack and what plays they want to put together. But they've got to keep it moving in the right direction because, as you did note, they are down on the scoreboard.
Don't quit the game, girl, yeah.
They go play
I don't want to hear
on
about the
first down.
that bullshit.
Pressure right. He's just going to dump this one off to his fullback out of the backfield. They'll give him 8 on the play, and it'll be a second down.
I think we need to come up with a different name for this position. We keep calling it the fullback position. That doesn't necessarily mean it's a fullback, but we know this. Whoever's coming out of that spot is usually bigger and stronger, and they may not run away from people, but they'll run through them.
Yeah, able to shed tacklers. We saw it right there. On second down, Wilson. He'll rifle this one deep right side. He rifles one that's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
And, Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively of getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where is he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively, not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you've got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
On the screen, this is Coleman. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down. Shift together here from the D-line. Got to give some credit there defensively. They snuffed out that screen early on first down.
Really read it well, didn't they? Because they didn't bring the pressure that they expected. They covered all the passing lanes. So once you see it break down as the passer, I think in this situation, you're throwing it at the feet of your back to make sure no one picks it off, or you throw it away, throw it over the sideline. Don't try and freelance and try and make a bigger play. There's really no one else running a pattern that should be open.
It's caught. Jones. 15 yards through the air and a first down.
My fault, bro. I had to hit another joke, bro.
Offense comes to the line now, first and 10.
What you call it?
Let me beat the fuck out that nigga, man.
Down play fake here on first down. Sliding out of the pocket. And complete on the right side. It's Tanning.
Go get some Majay.
Catch there brings up second down.
I know the halftime's approaching, but I don't think he's going to want to take a break. That's his pick catch.
Yeah, they've really been targeting the tight end. And this is Gabriel on the catch. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. And with that completion, he's now...
You're going to be a whole new ball game, my boy. You hear me?
First half. Boy, a tough start for the secondary defensively.
It is, and it's got to put a dent in confidence. And, you know, you always want to keep...
Hey, Majay.
Feel like you can always bounce
get
back
something popcorn.
But with the kind of numbers he's putting up here, it's starting to wear on
No,
him.
she ain't gonna eat that, man. Just give us something. Put us something in the bowl.
What defense will work, and how can they play better without getting beat deep for big passes?
Man, I'm ready, nigga. I'm rushing me for this ad. What the fuck you talking about?
He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. It'll only be a gain of a yard, and it sets up a third down and 4 now.
Tough day, tough sledding right there, and it's been that way the entire game. Not a whole lot of room to ramble for him.
Yeah, you're right. It's been that way all afternoon. Didn't get a whole lot better there. 2 minutes remain here in the first half. Back to CenturyLink Field after this. And now a long one for Matt Braun, the offense. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. So on fourth down, the Falcons will call on Matt Bosher to punt it away. Seattle now ready to march out of the field. Looked like they had something going last drive.
We already beat them in the fourth quarter, bro.
The memory they need to keep with them is that they did have something going. They were moving the ball on offense, had a nice sequence going. Don't worry about the other part. You can't get that back. Let's go back to what you were doing well before.
I thought you were going to say they need to have no memory, but remember the good part
Slow.
the back.
I like that.
Come on, leave bitch ass.
Tyler Lockett was the target there.
Nigga, got my motherfucking gun. Fast.
Sure, that pass was incomplete as they made an attempt to get a big one downfield. But that's okay because the second part of that is if you don't get the completion, at least you've told the defense you're trying to stretch them out a little bit, and they may have to change accordingly.
What you mean you don't know how? What the fuck?
He's got his man on the crossing route. That one goes
for 25.
Well, we know he's got the speed there. He needed the speed and the hands.
You just want to see a nigga
and
lose.
because of that speed, you have to respect it as a defender. So you have to either play off or make sure you're somehow in contact with him. And he's able to do exactly what you said. Use the speed to his advantage and go up and get the football. That's a big-time play right there.
It's already 2nd and 12. The defense hoping to push him back more. On 2nd down, here's Wilson. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
It's always tough trying to keep your guy upright when he's trying to throw the football. When you're dealing with those big, bad guys on the defensive front, it's even tougher. And this time, those guys on the opposite side won the battle, getting to the quarterback and knocking him into an incompletion.
Here's Wilson to throw. And he's got Lockett. And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. Fresh set of downs here.
And another thing that makes a comeback route really effective is that oftentimes after you've made the initial move, receivers breaking away from the defensive back, and that makes it a really tough play to defend. A nice chunky yardage picked up there.
They give him 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs. First down and 10 now for the offensive group. Looks like the defense in press coverage here. They go play action here on first down. And this is caught at the 8. And he's brought down, but not before reaching the 8-yard line. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. Pitch goes to Rolls. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. Thomas Rolls, an 8-yard touchdown run. And the Seahawks able to make this a close game again.
I think everyone in the league talks about finishing, don't they? Doesn't matter whether it's a quarter, a game, a series, whatever. But they're finishing the first half in fine style, putting that one in the end zone.
They did, and they didn't leave much time on the clock either. Well done. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Atlanta now coming out on the field. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
They'll throw on first down with Ryan. And he's got his man, the tight end Tammy. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. It's a 5-receiver set. 3 to the left, 2 to the right. Ryan. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. And Bryant's kick is good. And they stretch the lead to 6. It's 20-14 now. So a good kick there, and they wrap up the drive by putting 3 on the board.
And you know, let's face it, you're not always going to come away with 6. Defense in the NFL are just too good. But you've got to come away with something. And there, they get 3.
And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. The Seattle now ready to march out of the field. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
And he knocks the ball away and it falls incomplete.
Well, partner, I guess that answers the question about whether they're going to sit on it or not.
It does. Now we'll see if they try that again.
Yeah, I think what we find on plays like that, when you take that shot, if you're unsuccessful, then you go way more conservative to finish the half, you know? I think that's the way they'll go.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
What's your slow crossover?
So both teams have their marching orders, and we'll get going
in
quarter number 3.
Uh-oh.
Fielded about a yard deep.
Boy, you got me fucked up. You ain't got.
His guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
Come on, somebody else playing.
Now they get ready to come back onto the field.
Yeah, that man crazy.
But they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half two, no?
I would agree with that totally.
Play.
I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall, I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up, and we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up.
So there's something
so ass up, man.
Do they decide to come back with it?
Oh, come on. That's a fucking pick.
They continue to try and throw the ball.
Marcel Reese is fullback, the intended target, and it's third and short.
Yeah, why?
There's no trace of nervousness there. He was able to diagnose that play from his linebacker position, stay in excellent coverage, and bat the ball away.
What? Ain't no more popcorn, man?
Here's Marcel Reese. No gain there on the play, and that's going to leave him with
man, look down. See how do I do it every night? See how me and you play?
Yeah, he got kids.
I got 3 of them on record. God damn, stuff your crybaby hands up, nigga. Fuck. Shit. That damn whine. I don't want to hear that shit, cuz. I don't want to hear none of that shit you talking about.
Here we go with Rawls. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first. Good for 10 yards. And on fourth down, they're able to convert and move the sticks.
Get up there, lay down.
The run moves the chains, and here we go on first down. They come up in an offset eye. To throw is Wilson. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And it pops
no, it's a different team, nigga.
The ball loose and brings up second down.
Looked like they had an opportunity for a big play across the middle, but he didn't have the concentration or the focus necessary and dropped it before he could haul it in.
Second down here after the incomplete
I don't know who it is. Could be a better. Could be
Second and 10. It's Wilson again. And incomplete.
Oh, my motherfucking
nice
pick
hit.
that,
Drives
man.
the ball free and brings up third down.
I still can't get over how this man got this and stuff.
They come out 5 wide, 3 of them to the right side. Wilson. Dancing to his left. They find some open field here.
What a
get
fun
it
one.
into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. The offense staying out. They're going to go on 4th and 2. And on the outside, they're playing press coverage. They'll try and throw for it with Wilson. Being chased out left. He may
Oh,
try
yeah,
to run
good
for
shit.
this. And it is incomplete.
He dropped it anyway. That's it.
Now a play fake here on first down. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by the all-pro free safety, Earl Thomas. And the return stops just a little bit shy of midfield at the 48-yard line. The Seattle now ready to march out of the field. And on that last drive, went for it on 4th, turned it over. A good job by their defense, though. They held them to 3, but this offense, they've got to be a little bit better, a little bit more careful here.
And sometimes when you see these calls,
you play just like Tom?
when they decide to go for it, it's not necessarily the coach saying, I believe in my offense. Sometimes the coach saying, I believe in my defense. I can afford to go for it here, because if we don't get it, I don't think we'll give up more than 3. And that's exactly what happened there.
That factored in?
I do. I think that he had that in his mind going into the game, that I'm going to be aggressive on offense because I know I've got a defense that can hold up their end.
Steps away to his left. Complete. Richardson has it. And he'll be taken down, but not before getting this inside the 30.
On any given pass play, you never know exactly where your exit points are going to be. On this play, he was flushed to his left, still on the run, able to accurately throw the football for a nice first down.
So after that big gain, let's see what else the offense has up its sleeve. A 10th carry for Thomas Rawls. And only able to muster a couple down to about the 27. And on the tackle, Jonathan Babineau. See if they stay on the ground for second down.
The best defensive linemen, they play with great leverage so they can get low and not get bowled over by offensive linemen. They have excellent hands. They can throw people off on a play. We just saw a great example of a really good run stop by a guy playing the defensive tackle position.
6 yards on the pickup, and all of a sudden here, it's third down.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the third one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
They run with a power back, Rawls. And he's going to have a first down here as he gets this one to the 17-yard line.
I don't know about you, but that almost felt like old-time football there. 3rd and 2 is not necessarily just a hunting down anymore. A lot of times they want to throw the ball. They went back to the roots. They got the first down.
Able to fight for about 4 yards there to the 13. Ricardo Allen, the safety, makes the stop.
Well, if you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for one.
Off the play fake to Rawls. Wilson. He'll be hit and taken down at the 21. Jonathan Babineau in there to bring him down for a loss of 7. 7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on. On third down, Wilson. A hit as he throws there, incomplete. They got pressure there and only rushing 3.
And there's a defensive coordinator right now who is celebrating not just getting home with 3 there, but realizing if that's the type of pressure he can get in the entire game, then his pass defense is going to be excellent. You're dropping 8. Where are you going to go with the football? Well, this winds up an empty possession. Everything looked okay. He just never got the ball on target. And knowing him, he'll be disappointed with that effort.
Still happens sometimes, too.
They go back to the air here after the INT. They'll buy some time right. And complete on the right side. It's Tammy. And they're able to get this one across the 35.
But I ain't gonna lie, bro. If it was on 5 minutes, bro, I'd have won because I done had to lead, bro, the whole
defense
game.
Put pretty good pressure on him, but he's able to flush out to his right to try and evade people. On the run, had to get on his horse. Still accurately throws a nice pass for a first down.
Give a bitch a chance to come back, man.
This is Coleman. And some space here. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Give him 16 on the pickup, and it'll give the Falcons a first down. On first down, Ryan. And they're going to bring him down. Back across midfield at the 45.
And plays like that really hurt play calling. They had a really nice gain on the previous play, but gave about half the yardage back on the sack. Excellent pressure up front. Nowhere to go with the football. Down he goes.
Now Ryan on second down. He sets to fire deep. And both guys were there, but it falls incomplete.
I know exactly why I tried to throw the ball to Julio Jones there. He's never considered cover. He's either too fast or too strong. You always try and get it to him.
Especially on those deep passes. Rolling to his right. Now he's going to throw deep right side. That's caught inside the 20.
Good shit, Julio
and
fucking
he is
Jones.
down deep into Seattle territory. A big play there. Ryan to Jones. 43 yards. So after that big play, let's see if they can catch their defense maybe on their heels. Play clock hit 0. Don't know what went wrong there, Charles, but it's going to cost them 5 yards.
Has to be some organization from the sideline. Sometimes when you're trying to decide on what play to send in, the play caller has to move a little bit faster.
A lone second remains now in this third quarter. Out of the gun, it's Ryan. And this will be incomplete. Back now in Seattle, Washington. It's the Falcons. They've got the football. They've got the lead as we get set to start the fourth. And here comes play number 6 on this drive. Defense showing blitz. Coleman. And he'll take this one down near the 15. He'll get 2 yards back, but it's going to leave him with a long 3rd and 13. 7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. They stay on the ground. Again, it's Coleman. Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it'll be 4th down. So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. And Bryant's kick is good. And that will make this a 9-point lead. So that's a big one there. It's his 3rd field goal of the game, and a 2-score lead's got to feel pretty good right about now.
And while they're not free and clear yet, you're right. Now this defense can go out knowing that it's going to take more than one big play to catch them.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. And Seattle now ready to march onto the field. And they had compiled a pretty long drive last time. Unfortunately, though, it ended with no points after the missed field goal.
And that can hurt the psyche of a team because as they drove downfield, you know you're never supposed to count points in your mind until they go up on the board. Well, let's face it.
Pressure comes and Wilson's going to go down. Sean Weatherspoon from his outside linebacker spot, forcing the sack for a loss of 8. They come out 5 wide, 3 of them to the right side. To throw is Wilson. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. He's got a man complete. And he's eventually brought down, but not before he reaches the 39, just shy of the 40. And now they're in the hurry-up. On 1st and 10, it's Wilson. It's complete to Lockett.
And there's another completion to the tight end. And let's face it, it is hard to overthrow a 6'6" target.
It is indeed. Quarterbacks like their speed guys. They like that huge 6'6" target that they've got in him.
They really do, and it reminds me of what one great tight end told me once. He told his quarterback, just make sure you throw it up there. You know, kind of like put up on the top shelf where the kids can't get it.
On 2nd down, here's Wilson. Sideline throw, it's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes inbounds.
If you're running out route, it's likely you're going to end up near the sideline. And what did we just see there?
Toe tap.
You got it. The benefits of practice. Toe tapping, foot dragging, picking it up, and making sure it was a catch.
He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out. Incomplete.
Crossover.
2nd down now after the incompletion. They'll put 2 receivers left, 2 to the right.
Hey, what up with it, man? I took my goddamn mic. I got tired of that nigga crying, cuz. I couldn't even fuck with that nigga doing that goddamn crying.
Here's Wilson.
I'm just saying, you crying, nigga. Don't you got kids?
He was trying to get it to
leave us as kids, nigga. What the fuck you talking about?
On any passes in the middle of the field, anyone who's going after the football is going to be conscious that it's probably going to be contested and often physically. Sometimes that leads to drops.
On 3rd down, Wilson.
Come on, man. These niggas dropping hella passes.
Yo, later, bitch.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out.
Hey, big drive right here. Check nickel. 14, kill. Hey, big drive. Check 9.
Here we go. It's Wilson on 4th down. He's got Curse. And he's going to have the first down yardage to the 35. 15 yards there for number 15. And they're going to speed things up here.
And that's a big pickup of a first down. And you know that all week, both sides of the ball, offense and defense, are going through every situation. And in this case, the offensive guys had the right play dialed up because defensively, you work on 4th down situations as well.
And deflating for the defense. They can't get the stop here. Now Wilson on 2nd down. Forced out to his left. And they will not get the connection there. It's incomplete.
The defensive coordinator came into this game with a plan to get to the quarterback with whatever type of pressure is necessary. It's working to perfection for him today.
And the offense readies for play number 10 of this series. Looking to jam the receivers at the line here. Press coverage look defensively. Now here's a whistle as flags come in. And we'll check out the call. And a really long drive here, and it goes on and on. In the slot on the right is Graham. From the gun on 3rd down, Wilson finding time. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up 4th down. So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. From the left hash, this will be a 52-yard attempt. And this one looks good. It is good. Right down the pipe. And that'll move them back within 6 now. All right, so you needed 2 scores to get back in the game. The field goal then maybe not exactly what they wanted, but it's a necessary first step.
Still plenty of time remaining, but you could really use a stop defensively after the kickoff, preferably a 3 and out.
And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. And the Falcons now making their way back out onto the field. And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you on that one. I like where your head is. I like the way you're thinking because you're exactly right. Trying to sit on a lead and play that way, that doesn't work too well for most teams. Run your offense. Run what you do best. Exactly. Put it all the way down and try to increase your lead in a big way. And the best way to do it, touchdowns.
On 1st down, Ryan. He goes underneath to Freeman. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. 7 yards on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. And they'll run it here. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. Give him a yard on the run there, and that's going to set up a 3rd down and 2. So 3rd and 2, and I count 6 defensive backs out there. They will run again with Coleman. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it's going to leave them with a 4th down. And no move to get the offense off the field. They'll stay put on 4th and 1. They'll run it with Coleman, and he is going to lose yardage here. He only needed a yard, but he couldn't even get back to the line of scrimmage. And the Seahawks, they'll get the football back in outstanding field position. Looks like the defense in press coverage here. Now a play fake here on 1st down. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And this is caught. And they do stop him, but he takes it all the way to the 2.
Brandon, that's an awesome job there. A nice catch after a beautiful throw down the field. And now they're in a great spot to finish off this drive with a touchdown.
Time starting to run out here in the 4th. This defense just trying to keep the offense off the board and preserve this potential victory. Now the fullback, Reese, this is where he excels. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
To me, that's a superior play by the backer because he was allowed to, I think, run free on it and make that play. His defensive linemen, they covered things down for him because offensive guys, the linemen, what they're trying to do, as you know, is block the guy at the point of attack and then climb to the next level and get the linebacker. When you're not allowed to climb, you got a free hitter, and that's what we saw there, and a really nice play resulted for them.
What's up?
They come out here in the eye. On the ground, rolls. And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. Call it no gain that time, and now it's 3rd and goal. 2 straight shots on the ground. Now on 3rd, do you go to the air?
I think the possibility exists, and if you're doing it, you're probably going play action since you ran it twice. But I often think that 2nd down is the time you go play action and throw the ball. I say commit to the run and think about it being 4-down territory.
From the 3-yard line again, they'll try and punch it in. And now a timeout defensively by the Falcons. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. From the 3-yard line once more. Now here's 3rd and goal.
Go on, get ready to kick him out the portal, cuz I know it coming.
He'll look to throw. Hard throw, incomplete.
He's gonna keep him out the portal in a minute, y'all.
Why would he do that?
And there's going to be a stoppage here. The booth wants to take another look at this potential touchdown. It took them an extra look, but they found out it is a touchdown indeed. The official says this one counts. They'll run for it. Rolls. And he's across the track into the end zone. Touchdown.
They letting that play go down, man.
Thomas Rolls. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Seahawks are within the extra point of taking the lead.
Wow.
Hauschka now to send this one away following the score. Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line. And here now come the Falcons. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover. 2nd down to the offense needing 5 yards. Possible run anticipation here as the D-line sandwiches together. He's back to throw. Over the middle into traffic, and that's complete. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. Back to throw. Looking middle, and it's incomplete. He was trying to hit Taylor Gabriel that time. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
And that incompletion was caused by the defense. I think they were trying to get one into the middle of the field, trying to find the receiver there. But they were in zone defense. And what are the advantages of being in zone? Eyes and reaction. Eyes meaning all eyes are on the quarterback and able to react when he throws the football and rally to that spot. And that's exactly what happened there. Able to get there and knock it away.
Incomplete pass on 2nd down. Let's see what the offense draws up here on 3rd. They'll look to throw. He's going to let it fly. And that is in.
Oh, no pass.
7 seconds remaining. The throw ball right out. Julio Jones is intended receiver. And it's 3rd down.
Brandon, I came out of my chair on that one. A lovely-looking deep ball thrown. They were just unable to connect.
And now the Seahawks are going to take a timeout here on defense. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. 1 score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Back to throw. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And that is going to seal this victory as time runs out.
Good game, bro.
Well, we were on hand for a fun and entertaining game.
24-23.
That last play. Great job defensively to get the pick and seal it.
And we know that every play during a game matters.
Fuck nigga so trash, bro.
Which one's going to be one of the key ones?
Fuck nigga got like 3 plays, bro.
The only reason he won though, bro, is because we playing on. I had the lead with 1
Man, I ain't
minute.
trying to hear that shit, boy. You lost. That shit was 7 minutes when the game first started. I ain't trying to hear that shit. You
I
trying.
had the lead the entire game, bro, until 1 minute, bro. And
Yeah, yo, shit vanilla, man. This boy, when I tell you this man offense vanilla, bro, this man shit so vanilla, bro. So vanilla, man. I ain't playing nobody else that drop bringing this shit no more, bro. These niggas trash, man.
I ain't gonna lie though, I ain't never played a nigga that had the shit on 7 minutes before. That's my first time.
Niggas trash,
That give a
bro.
nigga a chance, way too much time for it. This prime example right there. We was playing
Prime
5 on
example is
5.
how you know your fucking offense vanilla. You complaining about an extra minute in a quarter. You ain't got enough plays for an extra minute, bro. You trash, bro.
6, 8, that's 8 minutes if you add
Good game, bro. It was 7 minutes with accelerated clock on, man. I ain't trying to hear that shit. Good game, though. Trash ass nigga. And he played with my team, bro. I don't even play with the Seahawks.
I ain't gonna lie, but that shit, I couldn't play, bro.
Yeah. I hear you, bro.